Exxaro delivers steam coal for export and power station coal to Eskom. In addition, it has a highly profitable minority interest in the Sishen Iron Ore mine. It has a market cap of 58.7 billion rand, a price to earnings ratio of 11.7 and a dividend yield of 3%. Exxaro, and of course they've got Mr. Sipho Nkosi in the hot seat, who's been driving the helm of this business for some time now.
Yeah, it's a creation, interestingly, of the empowerment regime in this country. So effectively it put together the old Eskom coal mining assets, very good ones, very, very good ones, including the big coal field, which is called Groot Geluk or Velgevonden or something up there near Ellisras, which is where those new power stations are being built. But they then, Sipho Nkosi he had a relationship with Anglo, they had some coal interests there, then they jammed in the Sishen stake because they needed an empowerment partner for the Sishen Iron Ore company, which of course is the main asset in Kumba. So far so good, big, heavy cash flows, doing well, export coal, Eskom.
Tronox listed on the New York Stock Exchange, that's the...
So they had some in Eskom, they had those old heavy mineral assets. I don't know how they got those. That's where you take beach sand and you filter out the black stuff and turn it into pigments for paint. But they sold those businesses into a US listed entity called Tronox. So that's better because then they have a minority interest in a valuable thing that's listed somewhere else.
From your perspective, Exxaro, is this one that we should be holding already or should we be looking at more seriously now?
Previously, I've been very harsh with Exxaro, and I've seen the share price drop by almost 25 to 30% in the last 12 months. What I think is very pleasing about Exxaro today is that 7 billion rand investment that they have into new energy development. They've done a JV with Tata and they're looking at wind energy and other efficient energy solutions that, combined with their coal transactions to Eskom, makes them very, very lucrative for an earnings base going ahead. One thing that is still a worrying factor is they haven't given us full definition of their Eskom contract. So we don't have an indication of what the delivery in terms of price is or in terms of quantity. It becomes very difficult for analysts to quantify forward earnings. We are expecting a fairly decent set of earnings in the next 6 months at least.
Hot or not at around 160 rand?
To be fair, we discussed this some months ago and you were not hot on Exxaro, you just been to the results. I said, no, it's very hot, and look, since then it's gone down.
Well, Levan said, he called it right.
But I remain positive about coal outlook for coal prices. I like the iron ore asset because Sishen continues to make great money, but it does require the same kind of positive following wind that we were talking about earlier. But I'm still happy to call it hot at these levels.
Hot or not, Levan?
I'm now hot on it.